Good morning. Today is Thursday the 2nd of April and the workout for today is kerfuffle. This one is the one for total beginners, so if that's how you think of yourself, then you are in the right place. You're going to do 22 minutes of work today, so AMRAP is as many rounds as possible in 22 minutes. So you set your clock, you get going, you keep working all the way for 22 minutes. Okay, so don't worry whether or not you're going fast, doesn't matter, you literally just try and keep yourself moving for the 22 minutes. And you just work your way through this list. If you get to the bottom, you go back to the start, so on and so forth. At the end of the 22 minutes, your score, if you want to log your score in the SugarWOD app, then you log in the number of completed rounds plus the amount of reps that you got. So if you got 2 full rounds, plus 22 deadlifts and 2 single arm cleans, it'd be 2 and then 24 for 24 reps. Okay, don't worry too much about that. So we've got 22 deadlifts, 22 single arm, these are going to be power cleans, don't worry about the names, I'll show you. 22 single arm presses, 22 Russian twists and 22 lateral jumps or steps depending on where you're at. So if you want to use a weight for this, then I suggest either a cushion or this is a little Lululemon bag. Doesn't have to be Lululemon, could be anything. So this has just got a few bits and pieces in it. It just gives me a little bit of a tactile weight to hold. Okay, so for your deadlifts, your feet, so be careful with your stance. In this case, you just want your feet about hip width apart. When you go to do your deadlift, make sure that you push your bum back behind your heels. Now, you might have to look in a mirror or look at a video camera or have somebody watch you to make sure that you keep your back flat, okay? So you want to keep a nice straight back here. Keep your feet flat on the floor. Push your toes into the ground. You lean over at your hips at this nice sharp angle at your hips. And then all you have to do is just bend your knees enough until you touch the weight off the ground. Okay, and you stand up, that's it. Touch the ground, stand up. So 22 deadlifts. Then you're going to do 22 single arm power cleans. I suggest for this something like a bottle. Okay, so if you've got dumbbells in your house, then the little dumbbell's perfect for this as well. The way that this is going to work, you're going to touch off the ground again, but this time you can bend your knees much more. Okay, so you're still looking for a flat back, but instead of in this position with your bum higher, you're going to sit your bum down more, so more bend at your knees. Okay, so touch your weight off the ground, come right up and bring your weight onto your shoulder. Okay, so touch it off the ground, bring it onto your shoulder. So do half of your reps on one arm, then half of your reps on the other arm. Same idea, same weight for the overhead. You're just pressing overhead, half of your reps on one arm, half of your reps on the other. You can do this just as a straight arm press, keep your elbow below the weight, make sure your arm locks out fully overhead. Your arm should be nice and close to your ear when it's pressed overhead. If you want to, you can use your legs. So if you're using your legs, keep your feet flat on the floor. There's a small dip, okay? When you dip, keep your back straight and upright. Try not to lean forward, okay? And don't let your knees come in together when you dip. Okay, so you don't want that. You want to keep your knees away from each other. So, 22 deadlifts, 22 single arm power cleans, 22 single arm presses, and then you're going to do some Russian twists, which you can do. I don't have my box. My box has got things sitting on it. Okay, so it can be anything though. Let's see if this works. Okay, so you could be sitting on your couch or anything. Okay, a little lean back, hold your weight. Perfect. This actually works really well. If you're pretty happy just to get down and up off the floor, get down onto the floor, same idea, okay? So just resting your heels on the ground. Weight touches the ground each side. You can use any kind of weight that you want. For the lateral jumps, okay, all this is just a little jump side to side. 1, 2. If you're really not happy jumping because of knees or feet, balance, then you can just step. I suggest if you're going to step, you might want to step over something. So maybe put just your wee bag down on the ground or your cushion on the ground, step over that. But side to side step with nothing is also fine. The idea with these workouts is that you're trying to make them doable for yourself. You're not trying to leave yourself laid up for days so that you can't move. That defeats the purpose. What you're trying to do is be able to do these workouts every day. So if you're doing one workout and then you can't do anything for 3 days, then you might want to think about how you went about the workout. Nobody is asking you to go fast. Nobody is asking you to do thousands of reps. Okay, so the way that I'm wanting you to do this is be nice to yourself, okay? In my life as a coach, I spend far more time telling people to slow down than I tell them to speed up, no matter what stage of their fitness they are at, okay? So it's not always about leaving yourself like flat out. It's a personal choice, okay? It is about achieving the work, okay? And the more often, the more consistent you are, the better your results will be. It is all about being consistent. Okay? You got this, guys. Let me know how you get on, okay? See you tomorrow.